Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting tutorial slash review of a new palette that just recently launched, maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. The shipping took quite a bit of time, but I can't be too mad about it because this palette was all over the internet. This is the Mikayla Glamlite eyeshadow palette. I have already used it to complete this look that you guys are seeing. I'm also going to be doing a second look, so 2 looks in this video, a step-by-step tutorial on how to do both of them. I have so many ideas on how to use this palette, so if you guys want to see more looks, make sure you guys follow my Instagram and also follow me on TikTok, where you guys will be seeing more tutorials. But without further ado, I want to show you guys the overall look of this palette. It has beautiful glitter. Mikayla really thought this palette out. It looks so cute, and then the inside is just as beautiful. It does have a good size mirror right in here, but I haven't even peeled this thing off yet. Maybe I should do that right now. That's a really good size mirror. I really love that about a palette because you want to have a mirror if you're going to be taking this on the go. Perfect timing for the summer, so you can create a lot of vibrant looks using this palette. So I am super excited, not only because this is in collaboration with Mikayla, which I have followed on TikTok for quite some time, but I really am excited because it's my first time trying Glamlite. Glamlite is a brand that I've been tempted to but kind of haven't purchased from. They are very popular on Instagram for their eyeshadow palettes that are just super unique. Their packaging is always really cute. I also decided to pick up the Icing eyeshadow base. This one is in the color Caramel, which I used in both of the looks that I'm going to show you guys. So let's go ahead and show you guys all the swatches from this eyeshadow palette. All of the shimmers. I kind of want to start off with the shimmers first and tell you guys that these shimmers are so stunning. There's actually a shimmer in here called Stunning, which is a very beautiful like lime green shimmer. Although these eyeshadows are very buttery, they do give a lot of fallout. They are super, super sparkly. When you guys see them on the eye, it almost looks like you're wearing glitter on your eyes. So just keep that in mind if you guys are going to be using the shimmers. Do your eye makeup first before you go into doing your face makeup, because you just don't want to have a lot of glitter all over your face after you have your foundation on. So I highly recommend you start off with your eye makeup first. And then I want to show you guys all of these matte shades. There's so much you can do with this eyeshadow palette, from neutral looks to bold, vibrant, beautiful cut creases. Whatever you have in mind, you can do with this eyeshadow palette. Again, this is the perfect timing for the summer. Perfect palette for the summer, in my opinion. But yeah, these are all the swatches from this eyeshadow palette. And now I want to show you guys how I'm going to use it to create 2 beautiful looks. Let's go ahead and jump in.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you. Set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't want to be.
Let's start off with look number 1. With look number 1, I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow called Willow. This is the darkest shade from the palette, the darkest brown at least. And I'm going to be placing this color on my eyelid, kind of rounded off to my eye socket. Once I am done with adding the pigmentation that I desire, I'm going to go on and move on to the next color. The next color I'm taking is called Hot Cocoa. And by the way, in this video, I am doing a live on my Instagram, so you guys may see me talking or laughing quite a bit. That's because I'm live. You guys should definitely follow me on Instagram so you guys can see me live and hang out with me a little bit while I do my makeup. So with the color Hot Cocoa, I'm overlapping the dark brown, and I'm just blending out the edges, making sure that everything is well blended. We're going to move over to our 3rd shade from this palette. This one here is called Buffalo Chicken. This is a bright orange color, and I'm going to be placing it at the very top. This is my final transition color up to the brow bone, and I'm going in with a much fluffier brush because this is just going to make it a lot more subtle. If you go in with a more dense brush, then of course you're going to get more pigmentation. And now I'm taking my very first shimmer from the palette. This one here is called Glow Up. With Glow Up, I'm going to just highlight the brow bone. This is such a beautiful shadow just to highlight the brow bone. After blending all these eyeshadows, I lost the pigmentation that I really wanted at my crease. So I'm just going back over with the color Willow, which is the first shade that I used, and I'm applying it back into the crease, deepening up the eye socket. And now I'm removing the eyeshadow from the eyelid because we are going to be doing a half cut crease. To remove the eyeshadow from my lid, I used an eye makeup remover along with a Q-tip just to get everything wiped off. And then I'm going to be going over this area with my Glamlite eyeshadow primer. This one again is in the color Caramel, and I'm going to be placing it all over the eye, just like you guys are seeing here. And then on top of the eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go in with the shimmer called Nas. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's so beautiful. So I really wanted to use it at the beginning portion of the eyelid. And then to make a gradient effect, I wanted to go in with a color that I think complemented it really well. So I went in with the color Manifest. And to apply this color, I'm using the same exact brush that I used to apply the previous color. This is a flat brush, perfect for applying any shimmers onto the eyelid. And I really wanted to make sure that I started at the corner, moving my way inward to make a really beautiful gradient effect. You really want to take your time in this area. I really don't like to see division between two colors. I just want them to look like they are melting into each other. So just take your time in this area. And then at the outer corner, I'm going to go back into the darkest color from the palette, the darkest brown, which is called Willow. That is the first shadow that I used. And I'm just going to smoke out the outer corner. And now we're going to move on to using this cream gel liner. This one is from ColourPop, and this one is in the color Peach Fuzz. I'm applying it to the waterline, and then right underneath that, I'm going to take the color Simba. And with Simba, I'm going to apply it to the inner bottom corner of the eye. This is going to blend out into our next and final shade. The color Willow is going to be at the bottom outer corner. To complete the look, I'm going to use my eyelashes. These are available on my website, which is always linked down below in the description box. These are in the style Worthy, and I just thought that these would look really perfect with this look. And that completes our first look. This is more of an evening-inspired makeup look. I hope you guys like it. Now let's go ahead and move on to our second look. Okay, so we're going to start off by using the Icing eyeshadow base from Glamlite. This one is in the color Caramel. And I'm going to be placing it onto my eye like so. Then I'm grabbing a beauty sponge and just pushing this product into my eyelid. Really love this formula. It doesn't feel like too over drying. And I feel like I made a good selection on the color because I was going to go for a lighter one. I seen Mikayla pick a different shade. What was the shade she used? I forgot, but I almost got that one, but Caramel looks really good on my skin tone. And now I'm going to be taking the color Handy, and I'm going to be placing it right into this area right here. And just like that. The next color I'm going to go into is called Loop, and we're going to apply it to the outer corner and slowly move this color inward to the center. I'm also going to slowly move my way up just a little bit more. I'm going to take a fluffier brush and move on to the color Gemini. With Gemini and a fluffy brush, I'm going to work out the edges of the green shadow. These are blending out so pretty. I love the color scheme that I used. I wanted to do something a little bit on the colorful side for summer and also just something wearable. I'm going to take a little bit of this color as well and just put it to the inner corner right here on top of the yellow. I'm going to go back into that green shade Loop. Just apply a little bit more in here. I don't ever plan out my eye looks, but just by looking at the colors, I get really inspired on what colors to use next. I really wanted to go into the color Stunning. That is this shade right here. And then I'm going to be going into this one next. So starting off with Stunning. From the first time I used this eyeshadow palette, I was experiencing quite a bit of fallout with the shimmers. They're very buttery, they're very beautiful, but I do feel like I have to be spraying the glitter in order for it to not fall on my face. It doesn't really matter if it does because I'm not wearing my face makeup, but just something I thought I should mention. I'm going to spray my brush, and this color, you guys already see it on my eye, but it is beautiful. We're going to be applying it right in here and just follow the shape of my eyeball. And then begin to fill it in underneath that. These are so shimmery. They're so beautiful. Okay, we're going to move on to Bonehead, which is that green shade right next to the other one that I showed you guys. With the same exact brush and also spraying it, I'm going to place this color right next to Stunning. And I'm just applying it to the outer corner, moving my way in. Make sure it's like really blended into each other. Okay, girl. And now I'm going to take the color Freetown. Oh, actually, no. I think I used Mass Hole, which is that blue shade. This one right here. And I'm going to place it to the outer corner right here. I'm going to be going back into that previous green shadow that I applied at the outer corner called Loop. And I'm gonna blend out the edges. I also wanted to take the cream gel liner from ColourPop. This one is in the color Icebreaker. And with Icebreaker, I'm just gonna be applying it to the waterline. And then now I'm gonna take a pencil brush. This one is a Sigma E30, and I'm gonna be using the color Loop, which is the green shade. I'm gonna place it right underneath the cream gel liner. This is such a simple, quick look. I could seriously do it super fast if I was not filming. I'm also going to be taking the color Freetown, and I'm gonna be popping it right underneath here and slowly move my way inward, or at least until it blends out. Okay, perfect. That is how I completed this eye look. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara, some lashes, and do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back to show you guys the completed look. I just applied my face makeup and also some lashes. I'm using my eyelashes in the style Dream. You guys can shop these on my website, which is always linked down below, along with a discount code for you guys. So that is going to wrap up today's makeup look. I'm just going to go ahead and remove these because we have to. These have been the only 2 eyeshadow looks that I have done using this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be doing so many more tutorials on my Instagram and also on my TikTok. Make sure you guys follow those other platforms, which are linked down below in the description box. I appreciate your time. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. I will see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye! Have you shopped with me yet? Go ahead and take a look. I have so many eyelashes. Different styles to complement any occasion. I also sell eyelash glue. I have press-on nail sets that I hand paint with love myself. I sell press-on nail kits, which you can do your own DIY nails, or maybe you want to sell your own press-on nails. I have so much to offer on my website, so go ahead and visit www.soñadoraofficial.com.